How you doing? This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Well, there's a lot of idiots out there, and I also can't believe how many cars are out here, and some of them are some of the noisiest cars I've ever heard of. I think they must take the mufflers off or something because it's just really noisy cars and trucks going by here. But anyway, that's another issue. Um, People say incredibly stupid things like I'm supposed to door selling Bibles when, as a Jew, we don't proselytize, we don't do that. It'll be an awfully small Bible. It's only the first five. The Torah is the first five books of the Old Testament. The rest of it are the rest of the books. But with my legs and my knees and my back, I'm not about to schlep around Martinez up hills selling Bibles door to door. There's only 2% of the people in this county that are Jewish anyway, so where am I going to find a bunch of Jews who don't already have their own Torah and Talmud and all of that? And then the other issue is the absolute idiot who said that because I commented on Art Bell's leaving Midnight in the Desert because of death threats, that I was stalking Art Bell. Now, this is laughable. Las Vegas has got to be 500 miles from here. Pahrump, an hour away from there. And I've never been to Pahrump. I haven't been to Vegas since 1974. Pretty good stalking, huh? Long distance over the internet. I must be beaming my electrons through the internet to Art Bell's door and lurking under his porch where Comet the cat used to hide. Well, that's a stupid thing to say. You know, anybody can say anything on the internet. Doesn't mean they make sense. It doesn't prove they're any less a moron for saying it. And then there's the other thing. Another absolute moron bitch that I joked that if someone wanted to give me the money for a new car or a newer car, I'd take it in a heartbeat. Of course I would. I'm not that stupid. If someone wants to donate a car to us or donate the money, I'll take it. We need a car. And, you know, I got to thinking about this. I went to the store the other night. Now, it had been raining all day, but there was a lull in the rain. And when I got done shopping, it's very expensive to shop at Safeway compared to Food Max, where I go, or Walmart. But the Walmart here doesn't have a lot of food except frozen food and junk food. And I'm trying to stay off that. I made spaghetti yesterday, or I take it back, it's Saturday, and I've been eating spaghetti for 2 days. And I have salad in the icebox. I have tomatoes and bell peppers and dressing. And I found that I didn't like crab meat like I thought I did. So I two cans of crab meat. The cats wouldn't eat. But I'm going to eat the rest of that tonight when I get home. That'll be going along with my salad. Not drinking as much water as I should. But I have the Alhambra water machine. I still got large bottles of 5-gallon water there. So I'll drink some of that. And tomorrow I'll go out again and get more food. But the problem with going to get food when you don't have a car is it's 4 blocks in one direction to the bus. If I go to Amtrak, because I'll sit there and wait for the bus, and I can use the free Wi-Fi, and don't say a word about my using free Wi-Fi. I just got told by the owner of the business I'm in front of, he thanked me for sitting here and watching this business. I said, well, I'm using your internet. But in a sense, I'm watching his business. We've had break-ins in the street of businesses. So he's happy I'm out here after he closes. And he knows me. Everybody in the street knows me after 10 years, just about. But walk down to the bus, that takes 20 minutes. Walk the other way, takes about 15. Then I wait for the bus. That's another 20 to 30 minutes. Then I take the bus to anywhere I'm going to go shopping, either Safeway, Walmart, Nob Hill, Lucky, or Food Max. Well, Food Max takes almost an hour. Then I go in and shop. Let's say that takes half an hour. Then I wait for the bus again, another 20 minutes, and another 20 minutes to go home. We're talking 2 or 3 hours. Now, the Safeway is 4 miles from here. I've walked it in half an hour, pushing a shopping cart with all the groceries when I had too much to carry. And then the next time I go, I take the shopping cart back. But that takes me 2 or 3 hours. Now, if we get in our car, bam, we're there in 10 minutes. And then I can go wherever I want to afterwards. This is why we need a car. This is why we're going to save up for another car. And this is why we had 3 Priuses in 1 year. Bad luck with people hitting them and running over them. And this one having gotten wet and died. But we'll get another car. And don't tell me not to buy a Prius. We like the Prius. We hadn't all 3 cars didn't have to do repairs. We found out one of them had been hit twice. We didn't know it because the owner didn't disclose that to us. We've just saw the sellers out there on Craigslist. But we'll get another car. It will take a while. Poor Kathy has it worse than I do. At least I have bus service here during the week. The bus service in Pittsburgh is absolutely horrible, and she's going stir crazy. She walked to the library, can't walk to the nearest store. For her, it's too far. She doesn't do walking well. That's why I got her a Prius, partly because I was tired of hearing complain the 2 times we didn't have a car for a year. And God hope we don't go that long without a car. How she couldn't walk, it was too hot, she was too tired, she was bored, she couldn't go out with Judy or Pam. Now they're dead, so she has to rely on Patty. And Patty's moving to San Ramon, which is about 30 or 40 miles away from Pittsburgh. So Kathy will be out there alone with no one to go out with. And don't give me any crap about how she shouldn't be associating with Patty. Kathy has no one left but me. And she has no car and no way to get around. And no girlfriend to go out with. Now, it's different than guys. We go to baseball, sports, the bar to watch the Super Bowl. You know, guys see other guys, but we don't need other guys. Women have a need to go shopping and stuff. That's not a sexist remark. It's just the way it is. So Kathy needs to have someone to go out with and to talk about girl talk. She can't get that from me. I'm not a girl. So lighten up on her. Now, of the 3 girlfriends she had, the least reliable, the least pleasant one to be with is Patty. Patty can be really super nice 1 minute and absolutely bitchy the next. And Kathy didn't talk to her for 3 years because of it. Because Kathy dared to go into Patty's room while she was gone. Someone who was staying there let her go into Patty's room, and she was reading a cookbook, and Patty came in and had a fit over it. Now, I've had this problem with Kathy touching my book. She wrecks and tears the covers, breaks them, shoved one on the couch. I had to throw it away, and I finally blew up my stack and said, leave my damn books alone. You want to read, you're bored, go get a book of your own. Go get a movie of your own. Don't touch my stuff. And Patty finally told her, leave George's stuff alone. It pisses him off. She didn't have respect for my property, and that's the whole problem. She just, oh, well, if it gets wrecked, I don't care. It's not my book. And too many people have that attitude. If something gets damaged, they don't care about it because they don't have to take responsibility. So, Kathy's sitting there with a TV. She has no way to connect because Patty's singing in Hawaii. Her daughter bought her a trip to Hawaii. They're off in Hawaii together. And I told her what to do. Go get the HDMI cable. The problem is she relies on me rather than learning how to do stuff on her own. And this is the problem with women and couples. When they get old, the man knows how to do a lot of stuff and the woman doesn't. I'm not saying I know how to do everything, but I know how to do a lot of things. It's not that hard to hook up a TV to a Blu-ray player. But for Kathy, she's technophobic. She can turn it on, and that's it. And she left the remote in the storage because she didn't know where it was. And we made the mistake of not, because both of us were in a hurry to get all this stuff out of our apartment, not keeping the things in boxes and taping the devices, the Mac, the television. So I said, go get a universal remote, go get a Sony, because it'll talk to the Sony Blu-ray player with no problem, and hook up the HDMI cable, and in 5 minutes, you got movies at least. And once you get the computer, they'll come over, AT&T will come over and set up your modem, and you'll be on the internet. But she didn't know how to do that. So, she's technically challenged. So, you get a car because of mobility. You get a car because you can go here and go there and go anywhere you want, stop and go into somewhere as long as you want, and you don't have to work by a time clock. You don't have to run home like I do when I go to San Francisco to doctor's appointments. I have to get back here by 7 or 8:30 or 9:15 because the bus stopped running and I'm stranded. And that's why people don't like public transit unless they live in San Francisco where it runs 24 hours a day. They like to have their car. And that's why we'll probably never, unless we have flying cars one day or moving sidewalks or something in urban areas, never get rid of the automobile. People like the freedom the automobile provides, and that's why we're going to get another car. And if you don't like the idea of our getting another car, you resent it for some reason, well, too bad. Shut up. All right. That's it for now. I'm heading home. It's getting nippy out here. I need dinner. A little girl cat was followed me to the end of the complex, so I'm sure she went to come in and sleep on the pillow. She's so cute. Little tail is wagging when I pet her. I gotta do a video of her. And she's finally become, after 10 years, a big baby, and feels safe and secure around me. I told her, you can come in anytime, no one will hurt you, and Fluffy doesn't hurt her, and Fuzzy doesn't hurt her. She's their litter mate, and she's sleeping on the couch pillow, and just is, when I pet her, her little tail twitches up and down, and she's happy kitty. So I'm very happy to see that, because I love her dearly, just like I love Fluffy and Fuzzy. And I finally got to feed Orangey. It had been raining so much, I felt really bad about I couldn't feed Orangey because it was pouring rain for 3 days. And he heard my cane noise coming up, but he was waiting right for me, and I was very happy to see him. I love him very much too, even though he's not living with me. He's a sweet, gentle cat, and I wish I could find him a home so someone could give him all the love he needs and all the love he can give to them. All right, have a great evening. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.